Paq'jachchu is the craft of the musical warrior. The commander must enact this craft. And the warrior should know its way. He must find joy in battle and honor in death. The way of Paq'jachchu is understanding the true virtue of battle and to die many deaths. Only then can one enrich the spirit.
The spirit is for me about light. Fire is made with two stones. And obviously by stroking the stones, you have to have a conflict, a confrontation to get a sparkle. And that's the way I see the battle between Klingon warriors, whether in music or in real life, is that they create the sparkle from which there can be a very clear fire and light.
But so the word fight, in terms of how you interpret it and also how it is interpreted in Klingon music, is not per definition a negative word.
No, let's say in the contact and in the competition in a good way, you learn by getting a dialogue.
Fighting in the Klingon sense sounds almost like harmony in the human sense, that it's the sort of meeting point of two forces, and it's the balance of these two forces.
The people fighting are both representatives of the same force. So it's not two different forces that fight through these two people, two groups, but it's like we are all sparkles of the same universal fire, and we enjoy the possibility of the beauty of conflict and of opposition. So actually we celebrate it, and the more surprises and the new ways and the intensities there are, the more you enjoy it. It's not like a fixed thing that you just perform like an exercise. No, it's like every time there is something new to be discovered. So then you add something to the principle, which is great.
What would your advice be to warriors and musicians who want to take this to heart? How would they do that in
its principle?
Yeah, and how would they do that in a Terran environment?
Getting rid of ego, or pride, or comparison. It's like the first thing is to find the silence and the void in oneself, and that sounds like something very mystical, but it's very practical actually. It's like learn to stop to think, just learn to be. The Klingon musical ritual is the build of the concentration. It's like creating the void in your head and being totally prepared to step out of the reality that is around us, and that you form yourself in competition or conflict or confrontation with the other who also has the same goal, which is like it's beautiful. It's like creating a vacuum or an implosion. Warrior of the spirit, carry on thy fight.